May 22nd, 2010. Dan Hawk is doing the following.
Put used oil on the South Carolina sand, and the theory is that when I mix the sand and the oil and with pyrogenic carbon, that the carbon is more electrophilic than the silica sand. And this is pyrogenic carbon, and you should be able to sift, if it works, you should be able to sift the large pieces of the carbon from the sand and having clean sand, basically cleaning beaches at this point. So I'm just going to kind of like mix this together a little bit.
Would this be an instant effect, or would it set in the sand for, say, a couple of hours?
The carbon, once it's in the sand, can sit there for a very long period of time. It's carbon sequestration. But what we really want to do is we want the oil to soak onto the carbon, so the carbon absorbs the oil from the sand, giving clean sand.
Okay.
Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to sift the carbon from the sand. Okay, then we're going to try to ignite the carbon the same way that we did in the first experiment when we filtered the oil and the water and the salt. And then we were able to ignite the pyrogenic carbon the same way we would matchlight. And so that's the theory. We're going to try to do this. We're going to sift the carbon from the sand and the oil that is left on the carbon. Now these are big chunks of carbon, so the surface to volume ratio, if these are a little smaller, would absorb more oil. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to put this over here. And
This is the pyrogenic carbon that has been mixed with oil, water, and rubbed into the sand from South Carolina. Then it was drained of all of the water, or most of it, to see if it would ignite.
No.
What? Shh.
The water was evaporated, or allowed to evaporate just slightly from the mixture. And as you can tell, just before this there was more water added to it. And now with the water mostly evaporated, that you're getting a good burn, very much like matchlight.